going to unlock my baby if it's not unlocked already. It was unlocked. I locked it.
Okay, we fixed the problem. I put my mic on, so hopefully you guys can hear me, right? Because last time oh my god, I had put my mic on, didn't even turn it on. I filmed the whole video for you guys, and now I have to redo it. So, sorry for the delay of yesterday's video.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my delicious cookies that my kids come off around Christmas time. They have M&Ms in them. They have white chocolate, regular chocolate. It's absolutely delicious. And we're going to get started. Look how beautiful this bowl is. Like, it's such a gorgeous KitchenAid. Like, I can't get over it. The finish is absolutely amazing. I love the studded bowl details. I'm literally obsessed with it. It's like a work of art. Probably the best KitchenAid ever. Let's see what we have in here. I think I have very convenient station. So I'm just going to use, what is it, paddle mixer? Guys, I don't know the right terms. Sorry. But I'm just going to put my mixer thing on, lock that into place, and we're gonna get started. You must cream your butter. So my butter is not room temperature. I know a lot of people like to use room temperature butter, but these are going in the freezer anyway, so it does not matter to me. And I cream my butter and sugar for a long time, at least 5 to 10 minutes, creaming butter and sugar, and I promise you, your cookies will be amazing. So we're going to take, I took 2 sticks of butter, and I do not use unsalted butter. I know a lot of people do, but to each is their own. I'm going to take a half a cup of this packed. You know what? Let me get a different measuring cup because it's going to be so much easier. Here we go. Let's use this one. I like to just scoop it and get it in on the sides and like press it in flat with my hand afterwards. Get it nice and flat in there. Half a cup. And then, guys, you know what? I need to put my apron on because I have a problem. Like, I will take my hands and I rub it on my pants or something. So I need to put this on before it gets messy in here. Oh, and this is from my collection, Holiday Comb Body. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sugar. And I'm going to put a half a cup of that as well. I try not to do too much sugar because, like, I don't like a sweet cookie. I like preheat your oven to 350. I forgot to mention that. My timer just went off, so my oven is nice and preheated. So yeah, sugar, half a cup of sugar. I don't like my cookie that sweet. I like it's sweet, but not like overly sweet. You know those cookies you get in the market and they're like you're too sweet? No, we do not want that. We want a nice balanced cookie. So I'm gonna cream this, butter, sugar, lock it in, and then I'm gonna cream it. I like to start on 1, and then I'll crank it to let's just crank it to 2, whatever, right? Sometimes I don't even crank it to 4. We're gonna let that cream and find it's already here for us. So I have my butter extract. Can you guys even hear me over this?
Okay, I'm gonna go in with some butter extract. I know it has a lot of butter in it, but I'm telling you, this takes it to the top notch. I bought it like a teaspoon. Same with my vanilla. Actually, I do maybe like a tablespoon of vanilla. Does anyone ever measure? Because I sure don't. Okay. Let that cream. I like to crank it to 4 now. Because that's in there. And it's creaming beautifully. And I will show you guys what it looks like. Give us that. Alright. I think that's been long enough. It's been about 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll go to 10 depending on how I feel and how long I want to stand here. Add in the egg next, let that cream together, and then add in all of our dry ingredients. Okay, so I am back with our egg. Hopefully you guys can hear me because the mic is flopping around. Back with our egg. We're going to cream that for a little bit. Lock it in. Doesn't need to be that. Just whoop, quick. Okay, perfect. So that's nice and creamed together. I like to put my flour in. So I'm just using some all-purpose flour. And we're just going to put 2 cups of this in. So I put 2 cups of flour in. Now we're going to take a nice heaping of 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Throw that in there. Then I like to crank in some sea salt. I just crank probably like a half a teaspoon. To each is their own again. I'm going to lock that in. And I put it on 2, give it a good mix. You should have cookie dough soon. That's a 4. Make sure you're scraping your sides down. I do not like to do this when it's on. I'm sorry. I know I see people do it all the time when it's on, and I'm just like, no, don't do that. Don't. I don't know. I just feel like it's so dangerous. Help it along. Okay. And then crank it back up. So that's going, which is almost done. We should have been prepping because I'm all over the place today. Clearly. Where are my cutting boards? And my cutting boards are missing in action because, you know, when you live in the house with other people and they do the dishes and don't put yourself back where they belong. Anyway, so I'm going to just cut up some baking bar. I have one already opened, so I'm going to use the rest of that before I open this one. I just like to use the Ghirardelli ones. This one is bittersweet chocolate because, again, I do not like mine super sweet. And then we're going to do some white chocolate as well. We're going to chop it up. Oh my God, I repel chocolate chips. No, we are not doing chips in our cookies anymore. Don't do it. I promise you, once you go to using a baking bar, it's going to be absolutely delicious. You get this various sizes of chunks of chocolate and it's absolutely delicious. Oh my God. So good. And it's actually gooey. I don't know about you, but I don't think I've ever had a chocolate chip cookie that was actually gooey using chocolate chips. Like, especially when you're buying the ingredient. Like, no, I'm sorry. We're just going to leave it at that. Use a baking bar, not chips. I'm actually going to use half of this white chocolate. So it's like 4 squares. And then I use about 3 or 4 squares of the chocolate as well. And I just like to chop it up into various sizes, which I don't have a knife. So I'll be back. So mine are chopped up, not too big, but I do have some good sized chunks in here. Like, look at that. When you bite into a cookie and you have that chunk in there, I'm telling you, heaven. So I am just going to plop that in here. And we're going to do a cup of M&Ms because the more the merrier. I like to use the mini ones. My kids like these. Usually around Christmas time, I like to do just the red and green ones, but they've been hard to grab. So I'm just going to use these ones because I have these on hand. And we actually made these. We made these earlier this week, and I used all the red and green ones because the kids like it because it's Christmas, right? So I'm just going to scoop a cup of these. This is a half a cup, so I need another one. All right, 1 full cup. I'm going to give it a quick mix. Quick. That's it. Boom. We don't want to over mix it. And I promise you it's nice and mixed. Mine wasn't even locked in. Be careful, guys. My God. Look at that. Delicious. Off. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at those chunks. Oh, look at that. So yummy. So I'm just going to take all of this and take it off of my paddle mix. I want to show you guys this cookie dough. Like, look how yummy. So good. And I like to freeze these. You guys can freeze in the fridge for about like 3 months. I like to just scoop them. And I actually have some in the fridge now that are the red and green ones I was talking about. They're in the freezer from earlier this week, but I wanted to show. Here are my other ones that I made earlier this week, and they're just frozen little balls, so you'll just pop there about to 3 months, and when you're feeling a little snackish, you can take them out as you go and pop them right into the oven like that. The cookie sheet. And I don't line mine with parchment paper when I'm making these cookies, but you absolutely can. I have a non-stick pan here, and it's from Wilton. But you absolutely can, you know, put parchment paper, but I'm not going to today. Here's the one I like to use. It's super cute. Like it's probably like a 1 inch or something. And I can make 48 cookies out of this. So obviously you can scale it up or scale it down depending on how many cookies you need. But honestly, I think this is perfect because I probably make about half the batch, maybe less than half, and then I freeze the rest because they freeze really well. And honestly, I don't think they even last that long in the freezer for us because people see them in there, pop them in the oven, and they go pretty quick. So that's why I like to make a big batch like this. Is take a couple of these extra M&Ms, and I like just for aesthetics. You don't have to because they're jammed packed. I bumped into the light behind me. Honestly, they're jam packed with yummy surprises inside. So you don't have to do this stuff, but you know the kids love it. So I just like to sprinkle just a couple on top. So I have finished topping all of mine with M&Ms on top, and they look absolutely amazing. Oh, look at that one sliding there. Let's take that and give you a home there. So I'm going to pop these into the freezer for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes actually. After that amount of time, I'm going to pop them right into the oven for about 11 minutes and see how they come out. We are back. Our timer is still rolling. I have about a minute or two left on there. And I'm going to I got my boxes ready. I have these cute tiny boxes and I'm going to be packaging them away and sending them on their merry way. I also have these cute little stickers I like to get, and they just say handmade with love. And I thought that was so cute. And I'm just going to wrap the box with some black twine as well because I mean, look at that. That's going to be absolutely gorgeous with the bow on it. So we're going to get these packaged and send them on their way. And hopefully the wonderful people getting them enjoy them. I also have some cleaning up to do because I still have my mixing bowl here. And I just threw all the stuff in there because I kind of like to clean as I go to a point, right? And then I still have the cookie plate that I chopped the chocolate chips on over there because I'm actually going to reuse that. It only has chocolate on it, so I'm going to eat my cookies for myself on that plate. Anyway, it's just a waiting game. Timer has just gone off. I have had these babies in the oven for about 12 minutes. Sometimes they may need a couple minutes longer, depending on how they look when you give it a peek after 10 or 12 minutes. Because they've been in the freezer, sometimes they need just a couple extra more minutes to get nice and brown and golden. So cool for about a minute or two on the tray, or sometimes just let them cool completely on the tray. I know, rule breaker here. You can transfer them onto a wire rack. I do have a wire rack, but I'm just like, ugh. I actually like my cookies with just a bit of a more crisp, so I kind of like to let them sit there for long enough. And you know what? I'm just gonna show you one. Let's get one off the tray. Warm hot cookie, but I also like a nice crispy cookie. But these are nice and gooey right now because they're super hot. They haven't really cooled down, so just, oh my god, look at that, so yummy. I'm gonna go in. Look at those chunks of chocolate. I'm sorry, that's rude. So sorry, that's super rude to talk with food in my mouth. But just look at that, chunks of chocolate in there. There's M&Ms all throughout. Like, we're not skimping on these things. We're packing them in. And they're absolutely delicious. Look at that chunk of white chocolate there. It's so good. Like, you cannot have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy these cookies. They're absolutely delicious. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this video if you like it, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, so we can keep giving you more content like this and you don't miss out on anything coming. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye! Oh my god. I love it. I'm just going to have some more of these with a cup of tea. This one is calling my name. Like, can we just break into this? Like, just one more time? And look how yummy that is. Oh, so good. It's literally just packed with white chocolate, M&Ms, regular chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna indulge in this last cookie.